to the 8th podcast in this year's Sydney Film Festival. We're here at the premiere of Redcliffe and John Woo is standing on the red carpet and we're just about to talk to him, so it looks like this is going to be a fantastic episode already. Now this is your first film shooting in China since 1992. What did that mean for you?
Well, since I've been working in Hollywood for over 16 years, it means I really have learned a lot from Hollywood. I have learned so many new technique and learn how to make a good CG movie, you know. So I think it's about time to bring some new experience in China to let the young people to learn something about it.
You're well known for making martial arts and kind of gangster films. What was it about this particular story that made you want to make it?
Well, this film is about the epic battle fought in China almost 2,000 years ago. Most of the Asian people, they knew this part of history, and they are so familiar with all the characters. And besides that, the movie also was about love, friendship, and courage. That's what we really need nowadays. And by the other hand, all the war scene and the action sequence is quite challenging.
Oh, well, congratulations. I look forward to seeing it. Thank you very much.
I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, that was the red carpet of the premiere of Redcliffe. And today, John Woo sat down with Claire Stewart to talk about the film and his life in the film industry.
Thank you very much.
I want to start just by asking about when you started filmmaking. You were making short films in the 60s and features in the early 70s at a very vital time in Hong Kong filmmaking.
Yeah. So I crazy about movie and I also got so much influence from the French New Wave. In the 60s, you know, we have the luxury to see all kind of art film, great movies from everywhere. I was extremely poor, you know. My family couldn't afford me to go to the school anymore, you know. So I got to learn movie by myself. The studio, the only ones is a Bruce Lee type of movie. But at that time, the Hong Kong movie, what they call was the Fish and the Pillow. The popular movie was action and sex. So in the studio, they all wanted me to make, and a Fish and Pillow.
So I'm very curious to know what makes it possible to make a film like Redcliffe now, given that the film is something that you have treasured and wanted to make for a long time.
I have great passion about this movie. I didn't care how much it cost. I still want this movie got made.
We know you have already made more than 35 films. If my records are correct, you have about 13 films in development right now. Which film is going to be the next John Woo film?
Try to make The Monkey King. The Monkey King, which is the Chinese superhero. There are quite a few of the Hollywood studio. They try to make it. You know, I just wanted to do it before them. And don't let them to steal our culture again, you know.
Will you please join me in thanking John Woo?
Thank you very much, and
To continue today's star-studded episode, Andrew will be down on the red carpet at the premiere of Coraline, where, fingers crossed, he's going to manage to catch Terry Hatcher.
Hi, so you've come come all the way to the other side of the world for Coraline, which is in festival competition here. It's exciting to be here.
It's very exciting, and everything you hear about. It's my first time here, and I've always heard that Sydney was a beautiful city, and that the people were so nice, and that's been absolutely true.
That's good. I hear you did the bridge climb today. Was that fun?
We did. We got off the plane at 6 o'clock in the morning. We had a quick breakfast and went straight over and climbed the bridge.
Wow. Okay.
We sort of made the most of the few days that we've been here.
That's good. Are you here for much longer, or are you straight off again?
We are going to do some traveling around, but it's kind of, I'm not until after the fact, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm staying.
Fair enough. The film, it's quite a dark film for kids. Is that something that appealed and you specifically looked for?
No. When it came across to me, I mean, getting to work with Henry Selick, who I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and Neil Gaiman, brilliant storyteller, and Dakota Fanning. I mean, there were so many elements, on top of which getting to play a couple of different voices as opposed to just one. So it wasn't. It was like, yes, sign me up. It wasn't a lot of thought in it, or reservations. But it's not just. I don't know that it's a dark story. It includes, I mean, it's really a magical visual presentation. I mean, it's an amazing journey and sort of an artistic telling of a classic fairy tale, which is sort of about the grass is always greener, be careful what you wish for. And it's got some scary elements, but they're not too scary.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's podcast episode, and I think we can safely add Terry Hatcher to the list of crushes that Andrew has developed this year at the Sydney Film Festival. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.